Testing, 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 testing. I am testing. Well, you may think. You may. Hi everyone, this is Ryan Chambers, and I've helped a lot of people do really well in tournaments throughout this season and many other seasons. Check out my description for my credentials. Now onto the video. Okay, Tapu Fini. There's a lot of different ways you could use it. There's two main ways to use it. One is leftovers, the other is choice specs. So I'm going to go with this one first. So you can change the speed on it if you like, and a few of the other stats, but I mean, what's really kind of fixed is the bulk. I feel like Tapu Fini should have protect over substitute usually, especially these days, because everyone kind of prepares for sub. They don't really Leech Seed, and protect is kind of needed versus Kartana. Otherwise, I really don't see Tapu Fini with leftovers doing too much. Sub can be broken. So even with Intimidate or Aurora Veil is what I used to use with it to support it, it still basically can have its sub broken and then have Kartana or something come in and finish off. So I feel like one turn of stall is really important, especially with the leftovers recovery with protect. And moves like sub are better if you have, not necessarily better, but they're better if you had Aurora Veil than if you didn't, for example. Because hopefully they won't break the sub, and I wouldn't normally stall out my own Aurora Veil unless I really had to. Okay, so Muddy Water is a pretty standard move. It gets accuracy drops. It's a spread move, high net damage. Moonblast, perfect accuracy unless they lower your accuracy, and it hits hard. So it has pretty good coverage with Muddy Water and Moonblast, and sometimes you get Muddy Water accuracy drops on at least one of their Pokemon, possibly multiple times, which supports your defense against them. And of course Calm Mind. So this one actually walls a Leaf Blade from Kartana. I feel like that's needed on every single Tapu Fini, because otherwise it makes it just easy for Kartana that can just come in and just kill it. Now they could use Gracium Z anyways, and I would recommend Tapu Fini to have at least Aurora Veil or Intimidate support. Otherwise, I really don't see it doing too much. I would also recommend having a lot of fire Pokemon on your team or fire moves like Flamethrower, Celestelia, random HP Fire, something to keep the Kartanas at bay. Hopefully something that outspeeds Kartana also and kills it with a fire move, like HP Fire, who knows, Persian, or Tapu Koko, or a random Flamethrower, maybe on a Scarf Pokemon, something. Okay, so it still has decent offense even with its bulk. And the thing that's good about the Protect set, even now with all the Kartana, is that it has Protect, which can protect itself from Kartana. The Specs one cannot. And then it may not have as much offense, and you may say, oh, this one's worse against Muck and stuff. Not necessarily, because it has Protect. So it can protect itself from the poison jabs or whatever's coming at it, and hopefully switch in the right ally or have it already out and just start blasting them and deterring them from attacking it, and hopefully weakening them enough so that Tapu Fini can finish up the job. Now, this Tapu Fini is the standard Tapu Fini. I actually used to use basically the leftovers one, but with choice specs. But I realized max offense is better, because once you get that advantage, you gotta just go with it. You gotta hit hard. And I never explained the EVs fully. So 12 speed EVs is just to outspeed other Tapu Finis, hopefully, and Jolly Marowak gets 106 speed. Who knows? I do like that 107 speed, but you could use more or use none at all, or whatever you want to use. But at least while Kartana's Leaf Blade, let me go to a calculation I meant to show before. So no, this Tapu Fini is supposed to have 160 defense with max HP, and you could maybe use some more defense to free up some more EVs for offense, but I don't know. I mean, it needs all the bulk it can get versus special attacks also. I normally like to raise HP before I even think about defense, but you may want to raise defense some more and lower HP, and then you free up some EVs for special attack. It's up to you. But I personally feel like bulk is the main consideration when using Fini, not really the offense and a well-rounded bulk. So let me go back to the specs Fini. Now, tons of people use this in the last tournament I went to at San Bruno, and in fact all of the people on top 4 used Fini. I'm pretty sure they were all specs. I don't know their EVs, but I know other people that are good players at events like that used max special attack. I mean, I would. Okay, so here's another weird idea that I can't really say I completely came up with, but I did come up with the EVs, and I did feel like I improved what I saw 2 tournaments ago. So what I saw 2 tournaments ago was Farium Z Tapu Fini. I think it was with Calm Mind, but I'm not sure. So what happened is he used a Fairy Z move on me, and I really got caught off guard by it, and I feel like it has a lot of potential actually with this Fairy Z move. No one expects it. It hits hard. You can one-shot a Kartana with it. Let me show you. So look at this. Twinkle Tackle basically one-shots it almost all the time. I mean, you could give it 140 special attack and one-shot the min bulk one pretty much all the time. I mean, all the time, unless they use bulk. But the thing is you're so hurting for EVs that it's hard, unless you want to pretty much use almost no HP and like max defense, which seems not really ideal. Then it seems like you should just settle for almost always killing it. And what I did with this one is it walls a Leaf Blade for sure from a Kartana, but it frees up some more special attack compared to this one, where you can have a lot higher chance of one-shotting Kartana. Now, if you use this one, it has an 81.8% chance, but for me, I like at least 90% to feel like I can rely on it. So you can reliably use a Fairy Z move on this one to one-shot our Kartana, but look, it has 12 less HP. So that's the sacrifice you make when you do stuff like that. Okay, so the idea with this one is you get up Calm Minds, hopefully versus Kartana. If your Tapu Fini happens to be weakened, you have Aurora Veil up, or Intimidate, or Protect, Intimidate, Possibly you could have 2 Intimidators, but I don't normally recommend that because of reasons like Melodic and Bravery. Then you're pretty much stuck with only 4 Pokemon unless you want to be risky. Okay, so this one was so hurting for EVs, I couldn't even give it 12 EVs in speed. I mean, I could if I took way more out of HP and more defense, but I mean, it needs to be good overall too, not just versus Kartana. So this would really catch Kartanas by surprise, and it's a good move in general. The Fairy Z move, you get some Calm Minds, you hit hard with that Fairy Z move. Hopefully you knock out a big threat to it, and then you can just either keep Calm Minding or Muddy Watering or Moonblasting, whatever you need to do, and protect stalling to basically stop them from finishing it off. Okay, so this concludes the Tapu Fini analysis. Back when I talked with Human, he said, oh, you need Calm Mind on Fini because you need to counter stall. But even before really everybody used it, I was like, Specs seems better. And I think I actually had somebody at that San Jose tournament use Specs Fini on me, and I saw how good it was. Um, so I just feel like Specs is probably the most standard Tapu Fini right now. The Leftovers one doesn't really work anymore. If you did use this one, this Leftovers one, I'd actually use Marowak for sure on it, or some sort of Lightning Rod, or it could be Togedemaru or something, but Marowak's pretty high tier in general. Okay, let me see if I got to this one or not. Okay, so, oh, that was the calculation I already did. Okay, this concludes the video. Please stay tuned for the next one. It's going to be about Nihilego. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.